Okay, guys, here we are, day two
Day
on
two.
Carnival Celebration. Technically, our day has already been going for a while. It's 1 o'clock. We slept in today,
We did.
yeah, and did C-Day brunch. First, we had to unpack because we didn't unpack last night. Yesterday was one of the busiest embarkation days we ever had
Yeah.
because we had so many friends on board that we wanted to meet and hang out with, and that's exactly what we did. And we mentioned all that in our wrap-up vlog. You check our day one wrap-up and you'll see all that. So here we are, C-Day, right on our balcony, and man, it's a pretty, the waves are big, right?
Yeah, the boat is a rockin'.
It is rocking something fierce.
Yep, I created a word called turbulence,
Turbulence.
which is sea turbulence. Yeah, it's pretty. When you're walking, like just walking around the ship, you're like boom, boom, a little bit.
Yeah, you can hear the waves behind us. It's usually, if you've never been on a ship before, it's usually not like this. And the other thing is, look how beautiful it is behind us. You know, it's there's some big fluffy clouds in the sky, no signs of rain anywhere, and the wind's kicking a little bit, so the waves are high. Probably, you know, I'm not no sailor, but I would say we're looking at probably about 10 to 15 foot waves, and it is rocking the ship around pretty good. So after we finished our brunch, our C-Day brunch,
Which we had the Voyage burger.
and we'll show you that right here. Got a picture of it, and the Voyage burger.
That's
I think
good.
it's just really
Very
good. It's messy,
to
super
eat,
messy,
you know, but very delicious.
very very delicious. And we met the I believe he's the maitre d' of the main dining room, a gentleman named Elvin.
Alvin.
And
yep.
he visited us and asked how things were going and what we thought about the ship, and we shared our opinions
Which
about.
we talked about yesterday.
And we did yesterday, and it was really neat meeting him. He's a really super nice
Yep.
guy.
So
And
we really don't have anything planned for
no,
today.
today we're playing by
we felt a little rough this morning because you know we partied like rock stars a little bit.
yeah, we did.
But you know, we had so much fun.
And then most of our footage from yesterday, guys, were lives. We did all
Yes,
kinds
we
of
did,
lives,
yeah.
and we might keep doing that. Like when we get back to port, we really had a lot of fun with it, and it's just us being our normal silly selves, and we just in the moment showing you how much fun we have.
So
And
we had a cup of coffee or two and a Diet Dew or two now. So we're getting our gusto back to.
she's getting her gusto back, and I'm waiting for her gusto to return. And I call it my wahoo.
Yes.
I get my wahoo back, and it's in a can. So yeah, and after we left C-Day brunch, we did a quick vlog, wrap-up vlog for yesterday.
Yep.
And then as we were transversing through the ship, we saw our buddy See the World with Chris, and we
Hey,
stopped and
Chris.
talked to him. And while we were chatting with him, Anita and Al Travels spotted us, and they're saying, "Hey, your Huddle Adventures."
Let's put a picture of Chris's channel, like right here,
Yep, See the World with Chris.
and then Anita and Al's channel.
Anita and Al Adventures, and they gave us their business card,
Yep.
and then Chris
Very nice
pulled out
people.
this go-go gadget phone recording device,
Super
and
cool.
Al fell in love with it, and they were exchanging information about that. It's pretty cool. It is. Everybody's got, vloggers are big into technology. Most of us are, and we get really sucked up into that stuff. There's so much cool stuff out there, and so we will probably. For the rest of the day, we're going to probably start getting some beverages going, and we're going to explore the ship some more, and I will promise you we're going to meet more people.
Yep.
And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start capturing some of these jokers on vlogs, so you can get to meet some of these guys that we're going to be talking to. And there are so many vloggers on this ship, it's crazy.
Yeah. So
you know.
wherever the day takes us, we'll take you with us.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Carnival Celebration Day 2 is a sea day. So I thought, what are you doing at sea day? I thought I would do a little quick vlog about sea day tips for new cruisers, people that never cruised before, letting you guys know how it works. Okay, so two of the big things that happen on sea days are the casinos open all day long and the onboard stores are open all day long. Those are duty-free stores and they sell all kinds of different clothing and Carnival branded items, and they also have duty-free liquor and cigarettes on board as well. So you can buy all those things on sea days because in order for them to be open and duty-free, they have to be out at sea. The same rule applies to casinos. The casinos cannot be open while they're in port. They have to be in international waters at sea before you can have the casinos up and running. So those are two big things that happen on sea days. Now, when you're on a cruise with any cruise line, sea days are going to be packed with activities from sunrise to sunset. Okay, so with that, each cruise line now, post-COVID, have an app. The app will have a whole list of all the activities that are available on board, and they'll be every half hour, every 15 minutes throughout the day. And a lot of the apps will allow you to basically like the events that you're interested in and save them to your itinerary, your schedule. And they will give you reminders through the app so you don't miss these events. So say it's Tuesday and you see something really neat you want to go to Thursday at 3 o'clock, the app will remind you that you have that event scheduled for that time. And all these events, majority of them are going to be free, included in your cruise fare. So it's just, and what kind of events, man? There is everything. There is trivia, there's bingo, there's how-to classes on a wide variety of things. Here on Carnival Celebration, they even have a Carnival Kitchen where they'll teach you how to make different entrees. Now you have to pay for that, additionally for that. But you can do that before you get on board or while on board if there's any availability. We did that on the Carnival Vista. It was really cool. So there's a whole wide range of things, karaoke, all kinds of different games. They have cornhole tournaments outside. They have basketball, free throw shooting contests, all kinds of stuff like that. Miniature golf contests. There's something for everybody all day long. And then they have movies up on the Lido deck throughout the day. They'll tell you which movies they're playing at what time. They have dance parties and things going on at different times of the day. So that's pretty much how Sea Day works. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay guys, it is lunchtime. Where are we at, Laura?
We're at Emerald's Bistro.
Emerald's Bistro. Yeah. Let's show you the sign. There it is. Emerald's Bistro, $13.97. Very, very nice. Alright, so what did we order, Laura Jean?
So we ordered a muffalata, which is kind of like an Italian sub with like an olive tapenade on it. Very good. That's very New Orleans. New Orleans. And,
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
We didn't
And,
like your comment.
I know, they hate that.
They were trying New Orleans.
Yes, you're right.
New Orleans.
And then we got some jambalaya, and just what we're splitting both of those. And then some beignets for dessert.
Beignets,
Yeah.
beignet, and here's what they do. You go to the counter, it's a la carte. So what did that cost us? I think it was $7 for the muffalata.
Yeah.
The jambalaya was like $10,
Yeah.
and beignets I think were $5.
So like $25.
Yeah, $22, and I don't know if they charge us for the sodas we ordered, because we do have drink package.
Yeah.
So right around $22, $23.
Yeah.
And then once you get your order, you come and sit back, and then you get one of these. This is your order.
Which matches the total of your bill.
Oh, and
Not
so you
always.
sit that at your table, and then when your order's ready, they will track you down and find your table number, your order number, which is order number 22, number 1 in your
And
hearts.
they yell, 22, where the hell are you?
You know, now I'm trying to remember back, way back to February of 2021, and our Wayback Machine. Seems like these prices are a little higher than they were on Mardi Gras. Like they went up a couple bucks.
They did.
I think they did.
The jambalaya was like $7 on the Mardi Gras. And
Yeah,
it's 10 now.
and I think the muffalata was like $5 or $6, so
Yeah.
it went up a little bit. So everything went up a little bit.
But cost of food is up. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
And what's really neat about this is right above this, above Emerald's, is the Alchemy Bar,
Yeah.
where we just were at, because we're doing a Sea Day, Carnival Celebration, pub crawl, bar tour, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We're going to try to hit all the bars on board, and after we're done here, there's a bar behind us. It's called Latitudes. You can't really see it. It was a nice try on my part. I'm using this fancy gimbal, guys, so this is new. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go to Latitudes, get a drink there, and
But
then
we have already had two, so we thought we'd get a little food in our tummies before, you know.
well, tonight is Elegant Night.
It is.
So we have we sent some stuff to be pressed this morning with the room steward. Paid an extra 50% fee on their normal fees to get it done in 1 day turnaround. So we're gonna keep going, and you know, since we're eating such a late lunch, it's nearly, what is it?
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it is 3 o'clock. It's
Okay.
3:07. So we'll probably put off going to dinner probably well after 6,
Yeah.
maybe 6:30 or 7. So we'll have some time to continue our bar tour, and then you'll
Go
see
get
us.
fancied up.
Yeah, you'll see us all fancied up, and then after that, we're going to be unfancied.
Right.
We're going to get back into
We're-
some comfortable clothes.
As fast as we can.
Yeah, and fast to the fun,
Right.
and our own fun. And then hopefully we're going to run into some of our compadres that are running around on the ship. We have been without contact with fellow vloggers for a couple hours now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as amazing as it is to see everybody and to get to hang out, it's also nice to have some quality Eddie Laura time.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot of that. Now Laura did get some work stuff today. They started blowing up her phone, and she got a little angry. She was angry, Laura Jean. You guys have seen a little bit of that here on the channel.
I was not angry.
And and anyways, yeah. So I was this is ground control to Major Tom. We were out of communications there for a little bit. I was like, "You're gonna be okay. Come back down."
Listen,
Come back down.
like all I needed was 10 minutes. Just give me 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, and so that's where we are at. We are going to eat this wonderful Emerald's food, and then we will be back with you guys soon. Bye-bye. All right, guys, here we are. The jambalaya has arrived, and it looks delicious. They bring it out in a super hot skillet. I just burned my arm on. Well, my fault, my bad. Looks delicious, and we will show you the muffalata when it arrives in the beignets. Yay! Talk to you later, bye. Guess what I got here, guys? The muffalata was delivered to our table. Looks absolutely delicious. Look at that. Look at all that muffalata goodness. Oh yeah, Emerald's Bistro, $13.97. This is a la carte option. I believe the muffalata is $7, and it's served with chips. They look like homemade chips with Parmesan cheese on it. There's some kind of cheese, and Like I said, we've had this before in Mardi Gras, and it is excellent. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Here we go. Talent animal number 1. Looks like an elephant, kind of chillaxing. And here we are. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys. It is elegant evening, and we are waiting for our table here in the main dining room. We are at the steakhouse bar, having some pre-game cocktails, getting ready to roll. We did go and take a little nap. We watched a movie and took a nap. Yeah.
We're old, okay?
But you have to do that so you can hang all night.
Yeah, you gotta rejuvenate a little bit.
Yeah. So listen, you kids at home, you don't even know what it's like yet. I told somebody at work, a 40-year-old guy, that he doesn't even understand what pain is yet because he hasn't crossed the 50 threshold. So with that said, we will take you along, show you what we're going to eat this evening, and we will be out of these elegant clothes very quickly. Yeah. And we'll tell you what's happening at that point. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Okay guys, here we are. We're going to do a wrap-up of day number 2 dose. Yesterday was a sea day. It wasn't highly eventful. We didn't really do a whole lot, to be honest with you. It was a day of rest and recovery for us. And you know, we as cruise vloggers, we try to capture as much as we can, but we are cruise fans first, right?
Yes.
And we love cruising, and we love the relaxation portion of it, all right? So just for point of reference, my last day off was our cruise on the Dream, October 8th. So I worked every single day before we flew to Miami.
Saturdays, Sundays, every day.
Every day. When
yes.
people say every day,
every weekday.
We
work
every day.
Yeah.
So, and I hate to keep beating that drum, but when we go on a cruise, it's my opportunity to sleep in. We wake up together, which never happens when we're at home. I get up at like 2:45 in the morning or 3:45 in the morning, depending on my start time, and I get home from work around 6 or 6:30 every day. So that's my day, and so we don't get to spend a lot of quality time together. So yesterday, you know, we decided on this cruise we're going to sleep in every morning, get some sleep and enjoy ourselves. So yesterday, we started off and with no big plans and started going around the ship, and we decided we're going to try to visit some of the bars we never visit. And but we had sea day brunch, right?
Yep.
And then where do we have lunch at?
We had Emeralds for lunch.
Emeralds, yeah. And the Emeralds was really, really good, guys. We loved Emeralds on Mardi Gras, and we will tell you the Emeralds on Celebration, it's designed so much nicer. Yeah. It has like a nice, elegant restaurant feel to it. It's the dining room area is very, very nice. The dining room area on the Mardi Gras feels like open, almost like a fast food restaurant type of feel, or like a cafe or something like that, like cafeteria type of feel. Whereas the Emeralds on the Celebration, it's just designed so much better. You actually have booths and tables, and you're by the window so you can see the water. You didn't have that on the Mardi Gras. And the food, we had the jambalaya, and we had the muffalata, and we had the beignets. And so we split all that. So we ate half of the muffalata each, and the jambalaya was it was awesome. Really, really good. It comes in a iron skillet, which I accidentally touched the handle of my arm, burned myself, but I'll be okay. Yeah, so, but it was really, really good. And then the beignets, they were awesome. They came with strawberry and chocolate dipping sauce.
We took pictures.
Yeah,
We should
so
insert a couple of them here.
we'll put them right there. And emeralds, don't sleep on emeralds. And they give you a nice quantity of food, so don't go there thinking you each need to order muffalata, you each need to order jambalaya. There's enough there for
Another
all of
picture's
you.
coming.
Oh, what am I doing a picture of there?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's editing Eddie's problem.
okay. Yeah, so she's creating work for me. That's what she does, and then she critiques me. I can't believe you missed that. You know, every time I miss something, which is constantly.
He is making.
I'm constantly missing stuff. But anyways, we're also going to do something on this cruise. I think we're going to do day 1, 2, and 3 all combined, and then day 3, 4, and 5. Oh, the wind is kicking, guys. It was a save. Cat-like reflexes. It's a Mick Ultra. It keeps me light on my feet. All right, it's 11:30. I haven't touched any Mick Ultras or any alcohol. Yeah. But here we are. After that, gotta back up a little bit.
Yeah, we started around a little bit.
We went to the Havana bar, which we never go to the Havana bar. She's usually not a big fan of Latin music, but I've got her. She's on it now. So we went there, and everything was going good until her work started blowing up her email, and there was a lot of stuff going on with that. So she had to deal with a bunch of work stuff. So she spent about an hour on that. And whenever that happens, we kind of just stop, and we got to get through that. And then afterwards, we went to the Alchemy Bar, and that was the first time to the Alchemy Bar, so we had drinks at Alchemy.
Well, yeah, that was really nice.
But that was before lunch.
Yeah.
Then we went to Emerald's,
Yeah.
and we ate a late lunch at Emerald's. And after
About
we ate,
3 o'clock.
yeah, and after that, we were both like,
Kind of wiped out.
yeah, it's like all those carbs hit us, and we were tired.
And we were out late the night before.
We've been out late every night
Yeah.
so far. So we were like, all right, let's go back to the room and we'll just relax for a while. So we went back to the room, put a movie on, and
Fell asleep.
yeah, fell asleep. Slept through most of it, but we got the gist of it. It was a movie called Underwater, like a horror movie set underwater, like 7 miles underwater, and there's a monster.
And we
we'll
woke
just
up
leave it at that.
and got ready, went to Elegant Night dinner.
Yeah, we got suited up.
Yeah.
And here's the cool thing. When we went to, what deck were we, 7?
Yep.
7, the 7th deck is where our, is it called Festival?
Yes.
Restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah, you got deck 6 and 7. We were assigned to deck 7. So we walked up there and we passed the steakhouse, and guess what's right out in the open? The steakhouse bar is right there.
Yeah.
And so we stopped and had drinks at the steakhouse bar, which is really nice because it's not like in the steakhouse, it's out in front of the steakhouse. So most of the people sitting there drinking aren't even eating at the steakhouse, which is really super nice. And then we got our table and we had a very nice meal, and we shared all that information. And I don't really have to show it here so much because you're going to see it in the vlog, but so I don't want to be too redundant or repetitive. But anyways, that was pretty much it. Because after that, we decided we were going to grab drinks. Surprise, surprise. And we had a message. Okay, we got the, what's it called?
The chat.
Yeah, the chat. We paid for the chat. We ran into Paul and Cindy from High Sea Cindy's with Paul on day 1. And we actually have dinner reservations with them today at Bonsai Teppanyaki at 5:30. And Paul, he's like, hey man, get the chat program. You can chat with me. I can't chat with anybody. I can't chat with her with it. It's not working at all. And she looked at her phone and said, oh, we had a message from Cindy and Paul. And she's like, oh my God, they sent it 2 hours ago. And they were at the Golden Jubilee watching live music. So we head over that way figuring we probably already missed them. And sure enough, we did. And then we looked in there, and then our buddy Bill from Warmstrong Adventures was in there and sitting in the back, editing video with his laptop, diligently working, a hardworking vlogger he is. So we decided we were going to go and interrupt his work, and we sat with him and chatted with him for a good long time again. We really like him. He's a really good guy. So he spent more time with Warmstrong Adventures. And guys, if you're not following him, make sure you do. He is an exceptional guy, great channel. And he's an up-and-comer, and we're just happy to call him a friend.
Yes. And
so then we turned in, I think it was around 11 again,
yep.
And we went right to sleep and slept in again. So that's it. That was our wrap up of day number 2.
It was a good day.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.